Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So yesterday we uploaded a video on pre-endless dream run bosses in the VN server, all the top teams up until that point, and out of the 4 bosses which have currently been available, Shemira has been in the top team for 3 of them, and Illucia was the one boss where I thought for sure there's no way Shemira can be good because Illucia gets a shield which will reduce damage taken from all sources other than physical damage. But the thing is, Shemira is still, even despite that shield, she is in the top team of today. However, she is really close in damage output to a Sinbad team as well. So I'm going to show you the team and the damage that my viewer was able to get. His top score was 617 million damage. And there was a Sinbad team that got around about a similar score. However, the Sinbad was also more upgraded. So they're very kind of neck and neck as of right now. However, things could change when the charm quality bonus comes into play, because that's another thing to keep in mind. Currently, there is no charm quality bonus triggered on any hero yet, but basically this is going to be the team. Shemira dealing massive damage along with Sonya. The other heroes, Rainier, Twins, were very expected to also be good here, and Mikola also is really good because she doesn't rely really on casting her ultimate after that initial ultimate, and so she gets a lot of value in Illucia. So this was basically the team formation, and using this bow artifact, which is actually really crazy. I want to talk about that, but we're going to go ahead and begin watching the replay, and I'm going to explain basically this team. So the bow artifact of this season, this is going to increase damage that the target will take from ranged damage dealers, and Shemira is a ranged damage dealer, and because Shemira is so strong as a damage dealer in these early bosses, I actually think Elder Bow spell is going to be one of the top artifacts for Dream Realm. The only other one we've seen, which is also a top option in some bosses, is the Shadow Blast artifact, which is just basically periodically extra damage being dealt. And also, each time you the active cast of Elder Bow spell, it does trigger damage, like it's like a damage amount onto the target. The offensive stats you get from this, attack and attack speed, it isn't as good as, for example, attack and haste, and that's kind of one of the drawbacks about this artifact. But there you go. Basically, Shemira is just being so great in Dream Realm so far on the pre-endless. Now I'm going to show you the charm quality bonuses and how these are going to potentially mix things up when these come out. So looking at the charm quality bonus for Shemira, this is going to give her boosted energy after she casts her ultimate, and it can be triggered up to 3 ultimate casts every 10 seconds, and I don't think there's any way for you to actually cast more than 3 times in 10 seconds already. That's kind of crazy. So you're guaranteed basically to always trigger this effect. And this is going to allow her to cycle her ultimate more. And there's an advantage of that because after the first bombardment, when a ghost hits its target, the follow-up attacks are going to be reduced in damage. And so, but when she recasts her ultimate, is basically like resetting that. And then every single ghost that she launches off at her target, which is the boss, is going to be dealing the maximum damage it possibly can. And so this is actually going to increase her damage, even though there's nothing really about damage boosting here. It's just about energy. That is going to increase the damage output, but definitely when you get to the higher tiers, legendary and mythic, you're going to see here that not only she's going to gain this energy, but she's going to get damage dealt bonus when she casts her ultimate, and this is going to apply even on the true damage. It can be increased and amplified in damage basically output. And so there's 20% and then 25% damage dealt bonus, and that is going to be very strong. However, Sinbad has probably the strongest charm quality bonus in this season. You're going to see it. Even at the lower tiers, basically is going to give them stacking attack speed. So each normal attack that he launches is going to give him 8 attack speed at the early stages. Eventually it's going to be 10, and then it's going to stack all the way up to basically 15. When you do 15 normal attacks, you're going to be maxed out, and you're going to be 120 or 150 attack speed, which is massive. And Sinbad is really unique because his attack speed is basically also going to be functioning as haste for him to reduce like his cooldowns and his skill casting frequency. Like that is a unique thing about Sinbad. So attack speed is really synergized with him. And then when the attack speed bonus is maxed out, which is after these 15 normal attacks, which will probably be within the first 10 seconds of the match, then his normal attacks will deal extra true damage, and this is going to be eventually up to 24% bonus true damage. Normal attacks will deal 20% more damage, and then each normal attack will cap at 150 attack speed. This is a crazy charm quality bonus. There are other heroes who have this. For example, even Odie has this. And so we're expecting maybe some potential use of Odie, but Sinbad already has been great for Illucia, and he has an amazing charm quality bonus here that, like, I think even when we get the elite or epic set, that might be the point where he's gonna overtake Shemira in Illucia. Because, and also when you get to the higher difficulties of Illucia, her shield is basically gonna reduce more damage dealt by your heroes, and so that is when you really need to bring in the physical damage dealers, which will not receive any damage reduction from her shield. Yeah, like as you can see here, 60% damage reduction apart from physical damage. That is her level 1, but then when you go to the higher difficulties, it goes up to 99% reduction. So eventually, it's just a matter of time before Shemira is going to be replaced from the top teams for Illucia. So I just wanted to make a quick video on this topic because it was really interesting to me, and I'm just really excited about what Shemira is going to be doing in the future season. But again, Rainier Twins, now they are 5 for 5 in all of the top Dream Realm pre-endless teams so far. Twins and Rainier have been used in every single one of them. So these are the two key heroes you really want upgrade on your account, or at least really the twins, because I'm sure there are going to be some substitutions for Rainier. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link to the official Farlight store. The link will be in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you and gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. Thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.